So I have the Chicago Electric dual drum rotary rock tumbler here. It's got two 3-pound drums. Just got this in the delivered to us, I don't know, a couple hours ago. So we're gonna go through, see what it's like. Upon some of the reviews, I've had some mixed reviews that I've read. It does come automatically with 5 spare belts, so I have a feeling it's going to go through belts pretty good. Some guys said they haven't had too many problems. Some guys said that they go through belts like crazy. So one of the things I noticed with with this compared to the National Geographic one that we have, it seems to have a little more maintenance, so maybe that's part of the bad reviews. I don't know. We'll find out. So I did already take this cover off, and with these screws here, adjusted the belt because it seemed extremely loose. Of course, it is supposed to have some free play in it, so I set it to where it seemed like it was working pretty good with some free play, and we'll see what happens. So we have some amethyst that we're going to throw inside the tumbler. And then I think we're going to do that in one, and then do possibly black onyx, chrysoprase, and carnelian in another one. So we'll see, and I'll keep you updated. So I have rinsed off and cleaned all the amethyst that we're going to put in. About 2 pounds, 2/3 of the barrel here. I put in 4 tablespoons of coarse grit into it, and put the water in it just about the middle of the top row roughly, and I'm gonna seal it up. We'll see how that goes. I'll let you know. So it was pretty easy to put everything on, which it should be, but I noticed that the lids seem a little flimsy. This one actually has a tiny little tear in the top of the seal right here, but not too worried about the top of it. But we'll see how that one goes. We'll have to keep an eye on that one when we start tumbling it. That's all. And we'll see the next step. We're gonna fill up the other tumbler, and we'll show you what we got. So here's the carnelian, chrysoprase, excuse me, and black onyx here. So we're going to put these in the tumbler. We just rinsed and cleaned these all off, which is pretty important to make sure there's no debris and loose stuff that's going to change what happens in the tumbler. So we're going to put it in the tumbler, add the grit, add the water, pop the lid on, and we'll be getting ready to show you how this works at the first glance. Alright, so we're going to put the lid on so we can show you how it is. They obviously go on very tight. So I kind of start at one end and put it in and roll the rest in. Don't make sure this side doesn't go too far down because that'll make it more difficult. Make sure you don't roll that side over too much. Always make sure that it's clean when you put these together. In between uses and prior to any use. So I got it on there pretty good. It's about level or just a tad below. Put the lid on. I always kind of spin it and make sure it's as even as possible. Get a little more pressure. And then there's a washer with this, and then the nut that goes on top. Just make sure that's nice and snug. Again, I do the same thing. Spin it, kind of give a little pressure to the cover. Double check it's pretty even. So now we're going to set them on here. That's basically it. We'll turn it on. And we're tumbling.